top to bottom, what you think about your team, what the Saints do right, what they do wrong. Go ahead and give us the up and down.
So sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sad. So, like, the biggest thing with me, like, the Patriots is they lost two very key defensive players, two of their best defensive, and then like their best draft pick in the past 2 years, arguably, Christian Gonzalez. But I mean, Kyle Duggar was a very good pick, so I'm not upset about him. But I'm curious as to how long it's going to take the Patriots to figure out their defensive side of the ball, losing their two starters. But on the offensive side of the ball, they look uncomfortable and slow.
Yes,
they're not playing to Mac Jones's strengths, essentially. I think
if Mac Jones was playing in San Francisco, would he be the best quarterback in the NFL?
Not the best quarterback in the NFL, but I think
he'd be top 12.
I think the
would he be better than Brock Purdy?
No, I don't know. I don't think Purdy's getting enough credit for what he's actually doing because he's
I don't think he'd be better than Brock Purdy, but I think they'd still be undefeated.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think they're calling the right plays. I think
I don't think they have any receivers that are like actually good. I think Jacoby Myers.
Got Juju.
I think Juju's. Well, his knee is gone, man.
I know. I'm joking.
His knee's gone.
When your best receiver is Juju, that's an issue. Juju has never been a wide receiver one. Effectively,
Devontae Parker had one random good season out of nowhere, and that was it. And then I don't know. I think they don't have the wide receiver presence to where giving the ball to Stevenson is a viable option because they know, like, okay, if they're giving the ball to Stevenson, we can stack the box because Mac's not going to beat us with this wide receiver core.
I think they're super predictable too. Their offensive scheme is super predictable. I think Billy B got way too used to a Tom Brady-led offense where he could essentially bail them out and just make plays happen with, I mean, still good receivers, but I think it was the quarterback that made them good and relevant to an extent. I don't think.
Yeah, Tom Brady made Randy Moss relevant. You're right.
No, I'm not talking about Randy Moss. I'm talking about
Tom Brady
Welker.
Made Gronkowski relevant.
Edelman.
I'm talking about Welker, Amendola, Edelman.
Oh, Tom Brady really did make Aaron Hernandez.
He made himself relevant.
That's true. That Florida team is crazy, bro. They got the Pouncey brothers, Hernandez. That team is crazy.
He made himself
at least killed 33 people, bro.
But at least with the Patriots offense back then, right? They played a lot to their players' strengths, and I don't think they're doing that right now.
Yep. Well,
I think Bill needs to bite the bullet and finally draft a wide receiver in the first round because that's what they're lacking.
They did.
Yeah.
3-4 years ago. No, they drafted the homie that went to the Bears. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
The dude who's always... Why can't I think of his name right now?
Is it Amon-Ra's brother?
No. They drafted him at like the 30th or 31st pick back in 2018. Thank you, yes. They drafted N'Keal Harry.
Yep,
the first wide receiver that he's taken in the first round.
Yep.
Same year DK Metcalf came out.
Well, he needs to do it again and hopefully hit because
I think
personally, if they have one more bad, I don't expect them to be like this bad going forward, but like even one more. Even though Belichick said today that Mac Jones is our starter, still one more week, I think the change is made. If Mac has another bad performance, the change is made. Especially with their player, especially with the defense gone, with Christian Gonzalez and Judon gone, they have nothing to lose. That like if they lose another game like that, they have nothing to lose. Your defense is hurt. Figure out what works on offense during this losing season, and then go from there. Give yourself an identity so that way you know what to look for in the draft.
I disagree. And it's really down to one main thing. I think if they keep losing like this, Robert Kraft needs to make a change at GM.
How many? I can see.
You don't think it's Bill Belichick?
Whether we think it's Belichick or not, and whether we think a lot of his success was from Brady or not, his stats are going to allow him to retire on his terms.
Let's not Austin answer because he's the Patriots fan. He's going to have.
I think at the end of the day, the last 4 years, right? He's hit on a few players, but I think he is better served as a head coach. I don't think necessarily think he's meant to be a GM long term.